Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kristen, and today I have no makeup on. As you can see, I have my life jacket. I just threw it on the back of the chair because I just came in from up at the lake. This is our holiday, our time to be off. And so I was actually out on the pedal boat and just enjoying the water. My nephews have been over and hanging out with us. So it's been really wonderful to have them. So I'm not here for beauty, so you guys can just deal with this video in that regard. I got really excited. I had to grab the camera because check out what just dropped out of our vines. The first passion fruit of the season. Now, anybody that knows me knows I love passion fruit. I love a lot of vegetables, hence why I grow them. So, this is a little bit sooner than I normally get the passion fruit, but I just wanted to show you, they're just so beautiful. This beautiful dark color, it's the first one. I just came up from being out of the water, and I happened to look down, and then I saw it. I love passion fruit because it's high in the pollen. So it's high in vitamin A. It has potassium, magnesium, vitamin C, calcium, iron, and it's a good source of fiber. So it's gonna boost your immune system, which is great. And it's also rich in antioxidants, which who doesn't want that, right? So it also improves blood flow and helps support the nervous system. So that's Betty over there on the floor. It's low on the glycemic index. It improves insulin sensitivity, it says, which is great. Boosts the immune system, which we just talked about. Supports heart health. Reduces anxiety. Betty, honey. Reduces anxiety. So how you can prepare it. If you look online, this was actually out of Medical News Today, so I'm literally just reading it off for you guys. So what I just like to do, I like to eat it, and that's why I grabbed a knife real quick. I take the top of it, and I'm just gonna kind of cut through it. It's a little bit tough, but you want to get around and kind of make, like, take off the hat, so to speak. Look at that. I mean, I love that it's this beautiful red color. Now, I eat the seeds. Some people don't. You can actually juice this. My fiance and I, that's what we do. We do a lot of juicing, so I actually put it in a strainer. I just kind of scrape the whole inside of it out. I usually use a metal fork or whatever, metal spoon, and scoop it out. But let me take the top off. It's delicious. Very tart. That one's very tart. But look, it's kind of like thick and creamy. That's why a lot of people like to juice it. They don't like the seeds, but it doesn't bother me. Oh my god. So good. It's super florally. It's got such a strong, intense tropical flavor. I think that's why it's really good to make a juice out of it. So basically, this is how I do it. You can look up your own recipes on how to juice it. So what I do is I get a small strainer. I just scoop all this out. Oh, it's making my mouth super tart. I love it. So I take a strainer and I just start dumping all the passion fruits, because normally they come in a large bunch. This one just happened to be the first one. You'll get like about 10 or 15 before they really just like blossom out and just start dropping. You don't have to pick passion fruit. Passion fruit will fall on its own, and that's the really like great thing about it, is you don't have to think about passion fruit. But the bad thing is for me, is the stupid squirrels will come and pick them up usually before I can get them, or the birds will actually come around and they will, I don't know how they do it, but they'll like peck at them or drag them off, and I find it all over the yard. I'm surprised I don't actually have more passion fruit growing all over. but I just stick it in a strainer and I just literally manually press it out. I do it by hand. Now I do have a juicer, so I could actually just throw it in the juicer and make the juicer do the work, but there's just a lot of love when you're just hand doing it, and it makes you appreciate it. Because honestly, what if we didn't have electricity or something happened in the world? I mean, I don't know, I'm not saying that it will, but I'm just saying it's good to just kind of do some things with love and do it by hand. So it's really not that big of a deal to sit there and hand press it. It is time consuming, but it's made with love. So for me, every 1 cup of juice that I get, when I strain it, I add 2 cups of water. And if you're making it to where like you really want the kids to be like super hyped about it, you could add a little bit of honey to it, because it does have a really tart flavor to it. I like it personally. It's a sweet tart, but some people don't like that. So like my nephews prefer it with a little bit. Sometimes I'll put cane sugar. I have tried to use coconut sugar, but the coconut kind of throws the flavor off, which is weird. But you can also use like a date sugar maybe. I've tried both. The best one for me is cane sugar, but I love it. There's nothing like knowing, ooh, that's so good. There's nothing like knowing that you just come home and you can just get your own fruit, and that's what I got super excited about. So today it's actually about it's been kind of chilly, even though we've been out on the water. It's been about 66 degrees. So that's, you know, not too bad for this time of year. It's still nice and cool, so the garden's staying a little bit on the crisper side. It's not all wilting and wanting to give up on life. I have some zucchini coming in, and I just picked it this morning, and I probably should have shot a video on it, but I was like, oh, I'm not putting makeup on today. Who cares? I don't even care. You either watch me because you just want to learn something great and what to grow. You're not watching me because this is a beauty show, that's for sure. I was picking the blue butterfly pea flower. I'm telling you, it makes the best tea. It's super delicious, and to know that I can grow it myself. I have been getting so many flowers and drying them. It's been like literally insane. I am so grateful and blessed that plant is doing absolutely outstanding, because with the influx of cost in groceries and just life in general right now, it's just a blessing to be able to come home and pick those, or wake up in the morning and pick those. That's what happened this morning. I'm off, so I woke up, went out there was just mad beautiful purple flowers everywhere. So I was like, perfect opportunity to go ahead and pick them. So I do have the sprinkler going on the garden today, just because I have planted some additional zucchini and squash, because as you guys know, I love zucchini and squash. Like, honestly, I would have to say like my top, I love all vegetables, honestly. I really can't say that there's too many vegetables that I don't actually care for, because I think all of them have a unique purpose, and when they come around, I just get so excited during that time of year to be able to consume them. I've also I wanted to talk to you guys about, I completely forgot, I ordered some products from a company. Hang on, I'm gonna actually go get them. Hold up. Okay, so the products that I ordered is from this company, Dolce de Donkey. Here it is. So it's called, dolcededonkey.com. So I heard about this company from another channel, and basically this family had a daughter that was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disease that attacked her brain, and basically they needed some help for their child, and so they began doing their own research and figuring out what works for them, and they found that donkey's milk actually helped their child. So they created a company, which I think is great. I love supporting local companies. This is actually not a local company for me, but I like supporting also small businesses. in that regard, because you know, it keeps money out of corporate pockets, and there's nothing wrong with that. Is finding a niche in society that works. And so I wanted to give this company a try. I actually, this soap, they even put on there that this one is orange turmeric. I love it. Okay, I've tried a lot of soaps. I make my own soaps, but if I'm gonna buy a soap, I'm definitely going back. This orange turmeric is amazing. I cut it into little chunks. It smells delicious. I can't even describe how great it is. If you like the smell of orange, it's got almost like a clove kind of smell to it. That's what I think I smell, but I don't know, it could be the deodorant that I have on, because I also bought, anyway, so buy this because I love it. If you're gonna give them a try, this one's super great. Love it. I will definitely go back and buy more. I've been using it. And then this one is orange clove deodorant. I've also been using this. It's made with beeswax, arrowroot, neem oil, orange, vitamin E, clove essential oils, activated charcoal. I can tell you guys that this deodorant is amazing. I use a lot of natural deodorants, and I say a lot because I kind of flip through them and, you know, see what works. I've also been using Lumi, which has been fantastic as well for me personally. But I saw this, and this is a it says it's a detox deodorant. It's orange clove. You do have to like smear it onto your arm, which I think, you know, I'm used to like a stick. I prefer a stick, but I'm willing to step outside of the box and try something different. So I've been using this. So far it's been fantastic. They also put like a little bit of an expiration date on there and when it was made. I think this batch was on 12/14/23, and it expires on 7/14/24. I'm sure I'll go through it before it expires, but that's been great so far. I literally was it day before yesterday, I had put it on, and we had been out in the water. We've been out in the water like the entire time I've been off. So I was out in the water, and honestly, I never felt like I needed to reapply, and I was like, really, it was kind of warm that day, so I was like sweating and playing with the dogs and the kids, and it was great. So I mean, so far for me, it's been fantastic. Now this is a body beard and hair calming balm. I actually thought I would try it myself. I haven't yet, but my fiance, he could use it on his beard if he wanted to try it as well. I was actually going to try to use it on my hair because, as you guys can see, I have naturally curly hair, and I've been out in the water, and it's just been getting blasted by all the water and the sun, so it's been getting kind of dried out from just enjoying life here in Florida. And so, you know, I'll give it a try. I'll give you guys a fair review on it and let you know what I think. So far I haven't tried that piece of it, but the other two products I've loved. This one is a moisturizer, but this is better than Botox moisturizer. Y'all, it's awesome. I love it. I should probably put some on right now. Super creamy, as you guys can see. Like, just goes on super smooth. Probably putting like way too much on. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. You know, put it by your crow's feet, put it under your eyes, put it on your neck for sure. Good Lord, I don't need my neck being all wrinkly and ugh. But you know, the older we get, the more we need to think about these things, moisturizing, you know, keeping ourselves natural and healthy the best of our ability. Now this was a little bit pricey, but I don't mind personally spending a little bit of money on face products or, you know, my health. So, you know, you do what works best for you, but I'm just saying I've used this product a couple of times, and I do have fairly sensitive skin, but I think that it's worked really well for me so far, and it like blends in very well. So, you know, if you think about it, or if you're interested in it, give this a try. It is used with donkey's milk apparently, so the first ingredient on there is donkey's milk. Now I've been keeping this in the refrigerator. It came with a cool pack, and this was actually, you had to pre-order it. I ordered it back in like October, and I've been waiting for it to get in. And I don't mind. I'm not in a rush to get these products. It was definitely something I wanted to try, and I did, and so I'm actually grateful that I've had the opportunity to give this product a review. I paid for this. I'm saying I'm giving you a review, just so you know. Sometimes people buy things and I'm like, you know, I just wonder, hey, how does that work if you're using it? So I'm just giving you my opinion on the product that I actually purchased. I am not, the company didn't call me and say, hey Kristen, give this a, you know, try and give a review. I like to find things and then share with my friends, family, and those that I love, you know, my honest opinion on products. So far it's been great. I like it. It's got a little bit of a, like a, maybe it's like, I don't know. Let me see. Let me read the ingredients here. I think it's, oh yeah, it's got like mango seed butter. I think that's what I feel on it. It's got that luxurious like silkiness to it. It also has vitamin E, and that's where I'm getting it from. So it's got lavender, which I'm honestly not a big fan of lavender. Lavender and me don't really get along very well, but this product isn't as potent in the lavender, but I can definitely smell it. So if you have a lavender allergy, or if lavender bothers you, then this isn't the product for you. I once bought these dryer packets that had lavender in them, and they were so like overwhelming for me that it was making me physically sick. So yeah, me and lavender aren't really friends that much. So I will continue to use this product, but in small doses, just because, like I said, that lavender really is a little much for me personally. But outside of that, I definitely love the orange and clove. That's probably my favorite. So that's my review for you guys today. I'm going to continue to take some time for myself. Remember, that's really important. I teach my clients that, and now I'm sharing this with you. Is time for self, and just enjoying your family and friends is really important. Don't forget to invest in yourself. You are valuable, and you do deserve to have a break. So when you can, make sure that you do that, but also get out there, get growing, enjoy your garden, touch the earth, ground yourself, find ways to do that. And until the next video. Okay, so bonus, the kids were hollering at me and were like, hey Kristen, come in here, come look. They're rinsing off from being out in the water. And before I really got it, I was like, stop eating them. I was like, because I have to shoot a video real quick. So we have which is kind of like rare around here a little bit. Do you see this? Is that not beautiful? I had a bunch of them. You can see I have like little ones. Let's see, there you go, they're in focus. There's a bunch of little ones on there. It is a Jacaba cotoberry plant. So there's the name of it. Is that not pretty? They're all down the tree. So I have to keep this tree covered in a special like little spot that I have for it, because it is a very fragile tree here as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't like cold weather, but I had a bunch of these. When they turn a dark red color or a purpley color, as you can see right there, basically what you do is you just bite the skin off. Some people eat the skin, I don't, but you bite the skin off, and the inside of it, there's a white pithy color to it, and then there's seeds in it. So this is my special tree. I only have this one just because they are very expensive, and they have to be babied. But so there it is. There's a bunch of little ones getting ready to pop out. I have found the best way to kind of maintain this tree is to water it from the top down, because it seems like the branches themselves enjoy getting the water as opposed to like the root section. But there's a ton of little berries all on it, so the kids were super hyped about it. So I just wanted to show you guys that was going on. So there's your bonus for today. While we were out on the water enjoying the lake, the kids came in to rinse off, and there you go. So bonus for now. All right. Okay guys, so I was just showing you guys the Jacotacaba tree, and my dogs, when I went to turn the video off, my dogs started going crazy, and I was like, what is wrong with them? Like, this is insane barking. Like, it was like, wait, like crazy, right? I walk in the house, and I hope y'all can see this. Can y'all see it? Look. I hope you guys can see this. Do you see this snake in my house? Is that insane? Yeah. Okay. So, people think lake life is great, but honestly, we literally have so many snakes. We have to be completely always on alert, always cautious, always aware. Yeah, so be vigilant when you're out in the garden and when you walk in your house, because you just never know. This is like fairly common, unfortunately, here in Florida, that we get snakes. So thank God this is not a poisonous snake, but at the same time it can still cause harm to people and your pets. So, and yeah, this is not like, this is not the first time that this has happened to us. We have a screen door, well, it's like part glass, part screen, and it's super breezy outside today, and we're back and forth in and out of the house, and I had left our porch area open as well as our back door, but it's got a screen. Unfortunately, we have a gap that's about maybe a half an inch, and that's all they need to get in the house. So yeah, I assume that's how it came in, because that's how it went back out. When I walked in the house, I literally got all the dogs out of the house and started screaming to get my fiance up here to kill the snake. And yeah, and so it's wiggled its way back out of the house, thank God. But lake life, guys. So it's not always, you know, rainbows and butterflies. No one's life is, but that's just proof that, you know, you've always got to be cautious and consciously aware of your surroundings, even not just for people, but for wildlife. So just a word of advice, like, I think we're gonna have to definitely try to seal that door off a little bit better. People don't think that that small of a gap is that big of a deal, but it obviously is. So like I said, this is not the first time that that's happened to us. And when you have a garden, that's one of the biggest things, is that you have a lot of wildlife that will also come up. I not only have birds, but I do have quite a bit of snakes that will come around and try to eat other things that like to land in the garden, small birds, stuff like that. So I've always got to be aware of where I'm sticking my hands and what's going on. So that's your extra for the day. So you never know. All right, guys, talk to y'all soon.